So we're live. So introduce yourself.
My name's Liam Markhauser. I'm a 99 defenseman for the Canada Lasers.
Liam, how would you describe yourself as a player?
More of an offensive kind of guy. I've really been working on my defensive game for the past few years, and I think it's starting to come together. I like to move pucks up the ice and obviously win.
So we're in the off season here. Like, what have you been doing this off season?
I've been working a lot and, kind of trying to enjoy the summer, this main part, and starting to ramp it up towards the season here and starting to hit the gym a lot more often and really get ready for my final year as junior.
And talk about your expectations following. I mean, you've been here for a number of years.
Yeah.
You guys lost in 4 straight to Brockville, and last year you lost in 5 games to OJS. What are the expectations this season?
Some tough first-round exits for sure. The expectations are, as always, high as ever. We want to win the cup. There's no question about it. I think that's every guy's dream in this locker room, and definitely high expectations.
What's the best team building idea for the season upcoming that you could come up with?
My first year with Jeff Jordan, actually, we had a little shell tournament in the locker room. We had the screen projector over there. We had the TV in the corner.
I didn't know about that. I would have been the champion of that puppy all day.
We had some pizzas over there. We did that around Christmas. So maybe if we could do that a little earlier in the season, really bring the boys together. But I think with a lot of returning guys, we will be a close group from the start, and it should be good.
This is a development league. We all know that. Who's going to be the first Canada Laser to get a commitment?
Commitment? Oh.
Don't be afraid to say yourself.
No. I got to go with T-Pose for sure. That guy's really well-rounded. Fucking good skater. Oh, sorry.
That's all good. That's all good.
Good skater. He's a D1 player for sure.
And maybe talk about somebody that was on the team last year, or maybe a U18 guy, whoever, that's ready to make a leap, take a jump. Like, who should the fans watch out for in that aspect?
Yeah, I think Torigny JP has really done his time on the bench, and I think he's ready to step into a starting role and really carry the reins for this team and be a good backstopper.
Last night on the draft, the broadcast was talking a lot about what other sports did these guys play growing up? What other sports did they play now? Yeah. Are there other sports that you play now, or what other kind of sports did you play growing up?
Yeah, now it's hard to do a lot with hockey. I mean, you're in the rink 6-7 times a week. But no, during the summer, I love playing tennis. I'm the worst golfer you'll ever meet. Volleyball, a lot of beach sports. I like to keep it loose for sure.
What was your favorite sports moment so far the off season? Thinking about maybe Tiger winning the Masters, Gary Woodland, U.S. Open, the Raps, the Blues. Which one you're most pumped about? The
most recent gotta be the Raps, man. Kawhi's a legend to Toronto now, and man, that was fun guy. That was really cool for the city and for the country. So. Yeah.
All right, well, let's keep it relevant. Kawhi Leonard, he's a guy that shows up to the court, and I mean, everybody describes him as taking care of his business, doesn't say much, keeps his head down.
Yep.
Who's the Kawhi Leonard of the Canada Lasers?
No, I gotta. I'm torn between Posey and St. Jean right now, but maybe I'll go with St. Jean. Yeah, he's that guy goes all out. He scores. He doesn't even celebrate, and really quiet guy. Works hard in practice and just gets his job done.
Here's another good one for you. Sometimes we get the guys that are scratched or injured to take some stats and stuff like that, but who would be the best color commentator when they're injured or scratched? Come join me in the booth.
Can I throw it back? Can I throw it back a couple years of Lasers?
Of course, yeah.
You know who I'm gonna say.
I think I do.
Eric Sutherland.
Sudsy.
Alabama man, a big Alabama guy.
That's blasphemy. He's Oklahoma.
Teddy's fun.
He's gonna hear about that today.
Yeah. No, Eric Sutherland is very good on the mic for sure.
Yeah. Okay. Right now, on the team, who's the best? Who's got the best social media game?
Luca's got a very strong Insta, very strong. I'd say Lars has the best Twitter for sure. Follow that guy. What's your Twitter?
I don't even know.
Plug it.
Plug her in. We'll plug her in.
Yeah, Lars is a great Twitter, and
I like to retweet funny things.
what else? Definitely Luca for Instagram.
Pretend there's a CCHL fantasy league. Who would you draft, and you can go to any other team. Who would you draft first overall, CCHL fantasy?
Well, I mean, he leads the league in points. I gotta go with Luca for sure.
Right on. Now, I don't know if you watched the NHL awards, Liam.
I didn't get a chance.
But
Unfortunately.
I'm sure you saw McDavid's belt.
Oh yeah.
So it was like, what was it, like a lace belt? A hockey lace belt?
I saw that on Twitter.
Just talking a little bit about style, maybe you go back to Luca again here. Who's got the best style on the team?
No, not Luca. Trevor Posey, by far. This guy walks in with Gucci, whatever, Calvin Klein. He's got it all. He's definitely the most style-ridden guy in this locker room.
All right, back to serious questions again. What have you learned or changed maybe about your off-season approach or your training over the years in the CCHL?
It's from the past. It's been more of a tougher fighting league, and now I think we've moved towards more of a skill speed game, as has the NHL and other leagues. So yeah, sprints, recovery, getting back out there for the next shift, and being 100% is I think one of the most important things.
For the young guys that are out there at camp right now, U18s, or even the guys that are trying to make the junior team, what advice do you have for them heading into the season?
Yeah, just play your game in camp. Use your speed, use your toughness if you got it. Just play your strengths. You're in this predicament for a reason, and you got yourself here, and I'm sure you can get yourself farther if you keep playing your game.
What does it mean to have more coaching stability kind of heading into this season? As opposed to, I mean, it's been a bit of a carousel here in Canada for the last 3 or 4 years, but what it's like to have, you had Dave last year, now he's starting the year this year again as head coach. What's this like? What does it mean to have that stability?
Yeah, we've had great coaches. It's just, it hasn't panned out for whatever reason. Dave's an unreal coach, and he wants to win as bad as I do, as bad as all the leaders in this room want to win, and I think he's willing to take sacrifices and take us to that next step for the Lasers.
Talk about your personal goals this season.
Personal, I'd love to commit. It's been a dream of mine since I was a little kid, and I want to win. I want to win the whole thing.
Love it. Talk about what's your biggest improvement that you think you're ready to take on in 2019-2020?
Yeah, as I touched on before, I think my offensive game has been there for me as something to lay back on, but to improve, definitely my defensive game, like just shutting guys down, being able to shut down that top line, be out there in the last minute, and really seal the win for the guys.
What would you say, like, to a scout or fans? What would you want them to know about you that they might not know about you as a player already?
As a player,
or as a person, yeah.
Yeah, maybe as a person that I can be a leader in a locker room, and I can make friends with all my teammates and bring guys together. As a player, I think. What I show for them out there is what they see. I'm always going to go 100%. I'm always going to bring my game. So I think they'll hopefully see that.
What kind of habits do you have for your mental preparation to the game?
I'm not a huge superstition kind of guy. I'll take my stick every game like every guy. I'll eat chicken or pasta, whatever's available for me. Yeah, I'm not a huge superstition guy, but I find ways to get myself ready for every game.
Like, what kind of ways do you get yourself in the zone?
Music. We do the same warm-ups all the time. We'll do our handshakes as we go out on the ice. Just hyping yourself up with I'd say music for sure.
Okay, Liam, that's pretty much all I got for you. Thanks, bud.
Thanks a lot, Brett.